Can I ask you something? Have you noticed, no matter how you achieved, no matter how many compliments people give you, no matter how hard you work, a small voice still whispers, you are not good enough. So you work harder, you overthink more, you prepare every decision, you compare yourself to everyone else, and somehow it still doesn't feel enough. Here is what most people don't realize. Self-doubt isn't proof that you are incapable. Sometimes it is proof that you have been carrying someone else's voice for so long. You will spend your life trying to fix a version of you that wasn't broken. Today, I want us to talk about why you keep doubting yourself, even when you are already good enough. This is Goodness speaking, and you're welcome to Goodness Diary. This is a weekly reminder that you are not behind, you are becoming. So wherever you are watching me from, I am really glad you are here today. Now have your seat beside me, take a breath, let's have an honest conversation. Can I tell you something that changed my life? Confidence isn't what most people think it is. Most people think confident people don't have fear. That's not true. Confident people hear fear and keep moving anyway. But people who constantly doubt themselves don't just question their abilities, they question their worth. And that's a dangerous place to live, because when your worth becomes negotiable, everything becomes exhausting. You celebrate your wins, but secretly wonder if you just got lucky. Someone compliments you, you dismiss it immediately. An opportunity comes, instead of saying I can learn, you say I am probably not qualified. Sounds familiar? Yes, why? Your brain has one primary job: to keep you safe. Not successful, safe. And your brain believes what is familiar is safer than what is possible. So if you have spent years believing I am not enough, your mind will actually resist anything that challenges that story, even success. That's why some people sabotage opportunities. They don't consciously want to fail. Their identity simply doesn't know how to carry success yet. Think about that. You can change your job, you can change your environment, your relationships, even your appearance. But if your identity remains the same, you eventually recreate the same emotional prison, because identity always wins. Let me ask you something. When was your last time? Not today, not yesterday, not last year. I mean the first time. Maybe someone laughed when you answered a question. Maybe your parents compared you. Maybe a teacher called you slow. Maybe you failed once and decided, this is who I am. An experience became an identity, and you have been protecting that identity ever since. So how do you stop doubting yourself? Not with empty affirmation, not by pretending you are fearless, by building something more stronger. Self-trust. There's a difference. Confidence says, I think I can. Self-trust says, even if I fail, I will still be okay. That changes everything, because now failure is no longer evidence that you are not enough. It is simply information. Growth becomes possible. Here is something I want you to practice this week. Every time your mind says I can't, don't argue with it. Ask yourself one question: what evidence do I actually have? You will be surprised how often your self-doubt doesn't have any evidence, only repetition. And repetition is not truth. It is habit. You don't overcome self-doubt by waiting for certainty. You overcome it by collecting evidence you can trust yourself. Keep the promise you made to yourself. Apply anyway. Speak anyway. Start anyway. Every small promise you keep to yourself becomes another reason you keep trusting yourself. That's how confidence is built, not in one moment, but in hundreds of quiet decisions where you choose courage over comfort. Before you leave today, I want you to answer one question in the comment section. Where does your self-doubt speak the loudest? Is it your career? Is it your relationship? Your business? Let's talk about it, because healing begins with honesty. And if this conversation helped you to see yourself differently, subscribe and join me here every Friday. We are not just collecting information, we are becoming people who trust themselves enough to live the life that we were created for. Until next Friday, keep becoming.